the glory of your presence, I find rest for my soul. In the depths of your love, I find peace, makes me whole. Thy love, I love your presence. And I love your presence.
You know, as a kid, I hated spinach. Used to think it's pretty cool as Popeye would eat it, but I hated spinach. I hated lima beans too. I can remember sitting at the table, my mother saying, you know, unless you eat your spinach, you can't eat your dessert. I always wanted to take the shortcut, eat the dessert, but never eating the spinach. I loved blueberry upside down cake. I could eat that thing all day long. But spinach, get it, hated it. I used to come up with different little things like taking the spinach and sticking it in my napkin and throwing it away without my mother knowing, or if I absolutely had to eat the spinach, I would stick it in a little ball on my tongue and I would swallow it. At times I thought I was going to gag as it hit my taste buds because it was just the most terrible thing. In fact, I used to think that the way God would punish people down in hell would be to eat spinach for all eternity. It seemed like though Mom, every time I tried a little trick with my spinach, she always knew. She'd find the napkins underneath the table, or the dog just didn't quite eat it like I wanted him to. One thing I learned about spinach is that it's good for me. Spinach, although it tastes terrible, it is good for me. Just like lima beans and peas and green beans and corn and carrots. And you usually don't see a bunch of kids running toward a vegetable store like you do a candy store, but it is good for them and it does help them grow. Sometimes choices in life are kind of like eating spinach. You really don't want to make that choice, but you know it's good for you. Sometimes the choice will even make you feel as if you're going to get sick. Oh, how can I make that choice? It's too hard for me to make that choice. I don't want to make that choice, but you have to make the right choice. See, in life, there's fast choices and smart choices. A fast choice is a choice that you make based on your impulses, or choice based on what you want inside of you. A wise choice is a choice that you seek the Lord about. The Bible says that the steps of a righteous man are ordered of the Lord. He'd be a light unto our path and a lamp unto our feet. He would guide every step if we would just ask Him. But if God is going to guide your steps, you're going to have to say, God, I'm willing to make the difficult choices. Those choices that down deep inside of me, I don't feel like making.
glory.
You know, I haven't washed my car for a while. I'm so thankful for car washes that make it all clean. It's kind of like the Lord. As we're cruising through life, sometimes we get some spots, some dirt. The Lord's faithful. Cleanse us from all unrighteousness. I encourage you today to eat spinach when you don't feel like it. Make the right choices. Be successful in life. And when you make bad choices, choices that you know you shouldn't make, run to the Father. Don't run away from Him. Because He loves you so much. He cares for you. My daughters were born. Oh, I cried so much when they seen Him for the first time. And I thought to myself, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my children. Nothing. Father God right now looks at you and says, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Return to the Lord. He loves you so much.
And I love